We've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Cousins.
Because he trash.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Hudson is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Richardson in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. DeMarcus Cousins out there with John Collins, and it's Young in at point. 2 great pivot men tonight, Chris. The position has obviously changed over the last couple years. If you were playing now, you think you'd be more of a 4 or a 5?
You know, Kevin, I think I'd be a 3. I played the 4 and 5 in the NBA when I played, and I think I'd be a 3. Right now, you get to shoot, you get to take guys out on the wing. Defensively, though, I'd have to make sure I call for some help because laterally, you got to be able to move out there with those guys. But I think definitely it'd be the 3, 4, and 5 the way the game has evolved.
And you can bring the ball up. I've seen you do it. I know you could do it in this game as well.
Yeah, well, I tell you what, you have a lot more opportunity to do it in this game, and that's not a criticism. It's actually, I love the way the game is played now. It's a lot less hand-checking, more space, and when you play with guys like I did from the Pejas, Stojakovic's, and all the great shooters, the Tracy Murrays, those guys, it's that much easier to play in space because the defense has to honor those guys, and if they space out, that means you may just have a wide-open lane to the basket.
So you're walking through people now.
And that one
okay,
is
sir.
Home.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Embiid.
Come on, Embiid. What you doing?
0 for 3. Not the start they're looking for.
And it's Young. That time on the assist by Cousins. Young's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Oh, he's one of the best passing 5s in the game. I mean, think about this. Cousins doesn't get enough credit for being unselfish on the floor. Their focus next trip has to be getting a high-quality shot. I mean, they don't want to start the game 0 for 5.
Young's shot is off.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as
playing, boy.
As possible.
Trying to embarrass me.
Excellent D. Avoiding fouling and got in the perfect position to alter the shot.
2 free throws coming up,
Shorty.
and they call the shooting foul.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the evening. First one falls for him. And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
I bet my finger slipped.
Looking at Philadelphia, they...
Y'all got the game for good.
Simmons, looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle.
I'm playing like butt cheeks right now.
Simmons, and it's Richardson in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Young after the made shot from Hudson. Young taking his time here. The shot is good.
I tried to trade
so
Simmons for Young. I said, book it up out of here.
Brent, halfway through, some teams try to create camaraderie with team dinners and team trips, and I would think that would help.
Give me that.
Well, that helps with your personal savings. You're not spending.
Absolutely,
you're not spending your per diem.
No per diem.
I got to do all the
There's
work.
a tremendous article that was written last year about
Sir,
what it is that Greg Popovich created in San Antonio. Funny thing, when that article came out about the Spurs dinner culture, I had people calling me up going, "You should read this," and I said, "Read it. I lived it." Are you kidding me? But absolutely, time like that, time where
we
you
lose
have
to Atlanta,
time in front of one another, where you learn about.
Hopefully,
you're learning about the vulnerabilities of your teammate, because in the end, that's what ends up making you stronger. So I think those kind of things help.
Give me the ball, man.
Here's Hudson. He's coming off a 37-point game against Indiana.
Defensive mindset tonight was huge.
Bro, because we in their house.
Coming up with
y'all want to play?
It had great activity.
Here's Hunter after the made shot from Joel Embiid.
Oh, no.
Young outside. Pass to Hunter from downtown.
No.
That shot, no good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Here's Simmons.
Miss, of course.
Cousins pulls it in.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and
ankle's
that's what
gone.
guys feed off. He gives the effort down there
Still miss your
at
shot.
all times.
For Atlanta, they come in off the loss to the Brooklyn Nets. Here's Harris, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but
Favorite
I like
player on this
the
team.
initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back, and drawing contact.
Philadelphia shooting their first shot from the stripe in this game.
And you really got to give them a ton of credit for what they've done at the free throw line this season. How about 82% as a unit?
Drafted 19th back in 2011 out of Tennessee, Tobias Harris came into the league very, very young. So his experience belying his age and the improvement has been shown over the past couple years.
And the Hawks making a change here. Sabonis is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch.
No, sir.
Horford's checked in. Now here's Sabonis. 23 points for him the last game against the Nets in Brooklyn.
I also thought he did a tremendous job in terms of timing in that game, swatting away some shots.
Sir.
Ended up with 3 blocks in that game.
And here are the 76ers now. Following the miss by DeMarcus Cousins.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, I
Sir?
had a chance
Give
to
me that.
talk with the head coach of the Hawks.
Wow.
He told me that Tobias Harris is a big focal point for their defensive scouting report, adding, he's become an elite scorer. We want to show him multiple defenders and force him to rely more on his passing. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Well, why y'all breaking past me
Looking
like
at who's
that?
out there now for the Hawks. Ennis Cantor's checked in for Cousins.
So you is not that
Hunter
fast.
comes in for Hunter. And it's Reddish in for Kevin Huerter. No good from Hudson.
I tried
That
it.
was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
I
Now
hesitated.
here's Parker.
It's cool.
He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game. And the shot goes down.
How about Parker with a delicate floater there, extending it right past the defense. Really no chance to react to that one.
Here is Jerebko. Jabari Parker making his last shot. Now the feed to Hudson. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8. And the All-Star break not too far away. And it was recently revealed that Shea will be taking part in the three-point contest. Greg, he's certainly shown that he's an elite shooter.
Of
And
course.
really the field this year is a who's
I don't know why they playing me right now.
top deep threats in the league right now.
Everybody
Some
want to miss
very
shots
big
today.
names, but I still think Shea
Bet you we
can
still
hold
win.
his own and possibly walk
That's up my
away
record. You
with
getting
the
up,
title.
getting on the
Clock
bench.
is at 3. Here's Parker.
Defense.
And
Oh,
he gets the
foul.
whistle. 2
Okay,
free
bro.
throws coming up.
You should have smacked him in the face.
Oh, Jabari got the defense to bite on that particular play, mostly because he was aggressive with it.
This is his first
He
chance at
wasn't
the
none.
line tonight. And he
Fred.
makes the first.
You better not cheat. Sir. Really, sir?
Taking a look at
Nah,
the
bro.
76ers.
All
Harris
of
and
y'all.
Embiid
Y'all
together in
playing
the
this
middle.
game.
Ben Simmons is out there with Hudson. And it's Richardson in at the small forward position. Here's Hudson. He's got 8.
I forgot who was in, bro. How do you get your
Simmons
minutes back?
feeling it out a bit. Clock at 4. Right at the free throw line. To the inside. And stolen by Harris. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Takes
sir.
the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible.
Maybe.
Not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here is Young. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
And then there was his passing.
Oh.
When he wasn't scoring.
How
on
you
his own,
keep
he
getting
was making
fouled, bro?
plays for his teammates. They just couldn't figure
Everybody
out
touch you, you
how
fruity man.
to defend it.
Drawing a foul down low, Trae Young earning that trip to the line.
And so Young nails them both. And his father played professionally with dreams of making the NBA. When Trae grew to share that dream, his dad helped him do it.
Well, his dad also had several alarm clocks around the house, Kevin. 5:30 wake-up calls in the morning to train before he went to class. With all the effort that he's put in and with all the efforts from the family, Trae Young is expected to achieve greatness. And
what
he's
is that?
To do that.
Oh, boy, I thought that was a shot.
Man, so impressive. Collins way up for that one.
The 76ers trail by 17.
No, he's going to be trailing for long. It's cool.
Here's Hudson. 10 points for him. Now Embiid.
Second half is a wrap.
The pass to Hudson. 5 to shoot.
Get off me, sir.
Lets it go from deep. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
Young man.
Simmons got 3 assists in the game.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Now, here's Collins. He's coming off a 10-point game against Brooklyn.
Let's just not forget about the work on the glass, Kevin. His effort level was a 10 that night out of 10.
Here's Simmons. They trail by 16. To the wing right side.
Oh,
Embiid the pass to Simmons. Here's Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Cousins.
We've seen him regress as a rebounder these past few seasons. His numbers have come down in that department, and I'd like to see him concentrate on bringing them back up. I'm sure the team would as well. You can never have enough rebounding.
You can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when Trae Young was in college, he was known for his long-range shooting. But
no,
Young
sir.
says, the people who know me best know that I'd rather get an assist
stop clapping your
than
hand.
any other stat. I
Clap
pride
your
myself
face.
on making the right play.
No.
Knowing your teammates get joy and excitement from playing with you is all I care about.
Get off
Kevin?
me.
That's great to see. Thank you, D.A.
See y'all cheating
and
already,
Philadelphia
boy.
has possession.
Give me that ball.
After the basket by Atlanta. Kicks it out to Richardson.
Pull up, boy. Come on, young man.
Left. And offensively, they've gotten
everybody getting fired after this game.
Falling in love with the jumper.
Y'all embarrass me in front of my people.
And Young, here we go.
Look, I knew they was gonna call a foul, bro. As soon as he missed. Shut up.
Taking advantage of defenders being overly aggressive.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The 76ers trail by 18.
Don't leave me open,
nice
boy.
Shot by Hudson.
Yeah, he couldn't connect on anything from outside
Shut
in
up.
the first quarter, but now he's hit 2 threes in the second quarter, and he looks much better.
Young with the ball. He's got 13. From deep three-point range, and no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And we finished.
I don't know how he thought he was going to hit that.
It's been a clinic out there by Big Daddy.
Give me the ball.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with
they can't stop me, boy.
In that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority.
What are you doing?
Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade.
That's why I put you on the bench in the first place.
Here's who's on the floor. And so in the game for the Hawks. Hunter at
young
the
man
with Collins.
Wow.
Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Cousins.
Don't give me my steals, bro.
And Brent with the corner three being
Defensive
such
player
a
of the year.
popular shot. Should we consider
young man, where you
widening
going?
the court, making it all
ball, dog?
That's an interesting question.
Damn.
There's been some talk around the idea of actually dissipating that three-point line into the sideline.
Yes.
And I really just wanted to say dissipating, by the way.
Well, and you said it well.
The other thing, Kevin, that has been considered, what if we went back to skinnying up the lane line back to the original George Mikan days of the lane being 6 feet wide rather than what we see today at 12 feet.
No.
That would put a ton more
look at this
value
late fouls, bro.
Two-point play, almost so much as the 3-point shot and the 2-point shot in the post equate to the same amount of points per possession.
Yeah, the Hawks shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Cousins not
That's
a
cool,
great
though.
foul shooter coming
Bet
out
you
of
won't
college,
happen again.
but with how many times he gets hacked and goes to the free throw line, he's become more and more
Man,
consistent
shut up.
there.
To the paint. Here's
Go ahead, do your
Embiid.
thing, big dog.
And that'll be 2
Oh,
free
my
throws
God.
coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
If that was Shaq, he would have got that. And a foul. Probably would have missed his free throw, but he would have got
The
that.
76ers have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
Well, what's not to like about Joel Embiid? A physical specimen at over 7 feet tall.
Man,
all
he ain't
the
physical.
skill in the world and a personality made for stardom.
Now, here is Young.
No, sir.
13 points in the game. And
No, sir.
Embiid with the block.
I'm talking about big dog.
Harris passes to Hudson. Inside, Simmons. And the
Yes,
bucket is
sir.
good. 3-point play chance here for him. You talk about Embiid's personality, whether it's on the court or through social media.
Get your
Greg,
song.
he's not shy speaking his mind.
One of the best trash talkers in the league. He doesn't hold back, but it's never personal. He's embracing the spirit of competition. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right.
Look at me.
With the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised
Play
he
with me,
didn't
boy.
put a little something extra on that one.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
And now,
Yeah, they
first
playing like,
timeout call
boy.
here for the Hawks.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage.
Want me to do everything.
Maximize every possession.
Got to feel good.
All right, about
Al
to mess
Horford's
up our
checked in
record,
for
boy.
Embiid, and it's Iguodala in for Richardson. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
No, sir.
And Cousins kicks to Hunter.
Don't let that little dude do nothing, man.
Young against Horford. Here's Herter. He has 7, just 5 to shoot.
Boy.
And Cousins gets it to
If
go.
that was, boy,
A
okay.
lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped
Don't worry
get
about
them
it.
this
I got it.
lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And
Can't
here's
help him do
Simmons. He'll
nothing.
bring it up for
Good ball,
Philadelphia.
bro.
11-point game.
Stop
Following
playing
this
me,
one,
sir.
they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
You want to play with me,
They've
boy.
gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half.
Embarrassing from my people.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over
Sir.
2.5 minutes played.
And he gets
Thank
a
you,
lot of points
OG
right
Low.
there at the rim, but the defense determined not to
And
give
one.
up the easy deuce there.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Big Daddy in the last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance.
Put in work, boy.
He added 37
Put in work, boy.
points and did his job on defense with an impressive
Give me that.
number of steals.
Thank you.
The numbers in that game make me anxious
Go ahead,
to
ball.
see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
David, we appreciate
sir.
the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here
Let's
tonight.
go.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to
Boy, I always
see
carry
him
this
make
team.
sure that the teammates
Okay.
are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws
Hey,
that
ball.
much attention. No
No,
way he's
sir.
going to pass that shot up. The D is
No,
way
sir.
too far back
off me,
and
boy.
relaxed
Get off me,
in
boy.
getting out on him.
And Harris wide
What?
open. He shoots off target with the open look.
Give me that. No, sir.
Herter passes to Hunter. Back to Herter.
No,
And the
sir.
rejection by Hudson. And so it looks like the Hawks will retain possession here. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Cantor checked in for Cousins. Sabonis comes in for John Collins. Jabari Parker's checked in for Hunter. And it's Reddish in for Kevin Herter. 4 on the clock. Unloads. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Now, here is Young. He's got 16. Passes it to Sabonis. kicks to Reddish.
Yes, sir.
And here we go. Philadelphia running again.
What are you doing, boy?
It's deflected.
Oh, my God.
Young with the steal. He feeds it to Parker. Not going to go that time. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Oh, the lob for Simmons.
Young man.
Emphatic alley-oop jam.
And how about the connection Simmons has with his guys? Once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
Now, here's Reddish. 6 points for him. He dishes it to Cantor. He kicks to Young. Cantor trying to free himself up, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 18 points for Trae Young.
At the top scorers in
nobody
this
care,
league,
boy.
like Trae Young could be. They get buckets when it's not easy to get buckets.
Hudson dishes to Jerebko.
Come on, boy.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Brent, when it comes to moving around in tight quarters without a lot of space, who's the quickest player that you have seen in a half-court set this year?
My bad.
Still remarkable to watch where it is that Kyrie Irving can get to on the floor in any sort of possession. It's like he could take 50 dribbles in a phone booth and find a way out of it, spinning around and finding gaps within the defense.
What a handle.
But it's not his handle with just the one hand, right, Kevin? It's about he has an idea of after he does the moves around the traffic, when he gets into the basket, multiple ways of finishing, much like Rod Strickland, who was a tremendous finisher in his days years and years ago. Kyrie's got a lot of that in his game.
Here's Reddish after the Sixers pick up 2. Pass to Young, takes a 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. It's good, and the Hawks' lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Hudson.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And Young kicks to Sabonis. Pass to Reddish. Six to shoot. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor. Philadelphia with the ball. Well, it's definitely within striking distance now.
Yeah, but they've got to make each possession count on both sides of the floor.
Young against Hudson. Laid in with a nice touch
young
off the
man.
glass. Hudson's got 28.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Sir, where you going?
Pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Foul of the game.
Whatever, sir.
Here's Young.
No, sir. Y'all let him get a rebound. Okay, bro. Give me that, man. Give me here.
Embiid with the steal.
Thank you. On here, boy.
Tie it up.
Yes, sir.
It's laid up and in by Harris. Harris has got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Young against Richardson. At the top of the key, Sabonis.
No.
Cantor.
Come on, bro. You can't be letting him get no rebound. And an N1, bro.
The D attempted to foul.
Get up out of here, bro. I don't like you.
Got that shot off, but too late. Results in the and 1.
And the Hawks making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Jonas Jerebko. Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Cousins comes in for Domantas Sabonis, and Collins subbed in for Kanter.
Knew you was gonna miss it.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually
money
from that
range.
range.
Playing with me, man.
And
wow.
He'll shoot 2 at the
Boy, these boys get fouled for everything.
They call him Red Velvet. Kevin Huerter, out of the University of Maryland, proved he can stripe it from day one.
Both shots
Man,
good from the
nobody's
stripe.
trying to hit that, bro.
And Greg Huerter, the 19th pick back in 2018, sweet touch and at 6'7". Good size at the shooting guard position.
Oh my God.
And the Hawks general manager, Travis
oh my God.
From the Warriors with Trae Young and Kevin Huerter, the Hawks hoping they have a kind of Splash Brothers East.
No. Yeah, that's our ball.
It goes out of bounds. Collins no good.
How about the timing?
Go ahead, boy. What are you doing? Just dunk the ball.
There, and that's a guy that you can tell
Oh my
takes
God,
possession
bro.
defensively.
This is what I mean by Simmons, man.
And Young kicks to Cousins.
You ain't shooting that ball. Get up out of here.
Young with the ball.
Coach don't even want to take me out because they trash.
That one's rebounded by Embiid.
This shot's just, it's not there right now with his team leading. Perhaps,
dunk the ball, man.
On some other areas of the game. And the
This
offense
dude
has
Simmons,
just
boy, I tell you.
operated really smoothly here in the open.
Man, stop all that yelling, boy.
Very well in transition. The problems have come in other areas, which is why they're trailing.
Atlanta calls timeout.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now.
You trailing because somebody ain't carrying their weight.
They have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. During the break, I was able to catch the message Atlanta's coach gave to his team. This game is obviously close, could go either way, and he wanted to make sure that his guys were all on the same page.
It needs to go as been going all year.
All staying with the game plan in order to close this one out. Kevin?
Doubled by Hudson. Pulls up on the wing. And he overshot that one, missing. The 76ers trail by 3. Harris passes to Hudson. Feeds to Embiid. And the rejection by Cousins.
Told you, he's soft.
So important for Cousins.
No.
And
I knew it.
On the shot, so he'll get a chance.
I knew it, bro.
That's on Ben Simmons. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Young, and it's good.
How, Sway?
Young's got 4 points now.
Run a bunch of sets for him, and he's continued to come through. Scoring as well as he has, it's taken a lot of pressure off the rest of his teammates.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets.
Boy. Look at this.
1:33 left here in the fourth quarter.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots
Ball, dog.
when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
No.
And
another foul, bro.
Free throws here. And so the Hawks
Whatever,
take the
bro.
win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control.
I know, completely under control.
Didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett
Outta here, bro.
Anthony and David Aldridge.
Crazy,
This is
man.
Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Really, at some point, you can go too far with these analytics. You're trying to tell me that Rudy Gobert is better than Shaq because of form? Get that weak
Hell,
out of
boy,
here, hey?
stop
LeBron
it.
James is better than Michael Jordan because of win shares? What even
Stop
is
it,
a
boy.
win share? Hornet, can you even tell me that? I'm
Don't
not
touch me,
that
coach.
smart. I got no
They played you, boy. Anyway, they play me hard. But yeah, man, this your boy, Sir Hudson, and I'm out.